Hi guys, Russell Walker here with Best Chicago Wholesale Deals with another video. On this one, we're deep diving into negotiations, how to negotiate with sellers, how to negotiate with sellers and get the contract signed. Last video we talked about the analytical person. Next, we're talking about the driver. So, to spot a driver, when you're on the phone with them, they're to the point, they're very one-word answers, they're always in a hurry, so you don't want to waste their time. So basically, don't waste their time, try to get an offer to them as soon as possible. The key is let them win the negotiation battle, which I'm going to talk about in a second. And they're always assertive, they like control, they're in a hurry to get to the point, they're poor listeners, they're very firm and stubborn, and they are decisive to make decisions. So this is how I was at first with everybody, and now I'm chameleon. So whoever they are, I am. So with a driver, when you're following the script with a driver, they're going to be one-word answers. It sounds like they're in a hurry. It sounds like you're wasting their time. So with a driver, you basically want to they're going to love it that you're going to give offers to them right away. So with a driver, we're trying to make the offers as fast as possible. So we put them on hold for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then we come up with the 3 highest comp from the rent, and then we make the offers right away to them. So with them, you don't want to waste their time. And for example, if you're when I say win you gotta let them win the negotiation battle. So if your max offer is $100,000, you should start somewhere around $70,000 when you're negotiating with the driver, right? And the reason being is because they want to win the negotiation battle, and you got room to come up. So you're going to be coming up until, and every time you're coming up, you're defeated. Like and then once you get to 100,000, then you act like they won the negotiation battle. But that's where you wanted to be anyway in the first place, right? So with a driver, we're fighting to come up on the price from 70 to 100. But who knows? Maybe you offer 70 and they go 90, right? Or maybe it's a good deal at the price they're asking. So it's always back and forth with the driver as far as price, and you got to let them win the negotiation battle where you let you come up on price, and every time you're coming up, you're losing, and then you let them win, right? So the driver is easy to spot when you're following the script. So when you go on appointments or you're on the phone with these sellers, you are who they are. If they're a driver, you're a driver. If they're analytical, you're analytical, right? So the next person I want to talk about is a social. Social people are very easy to spot when you're on the phone with them. They're going to be talking about their personal life. They're trying to get to know you. They're people that like to chit chat a lot. So what we do is we never bring up the price of the property until they do. So you may be on the phone with them for quite a while, chit-chatting, getting to know them, which is great, they are assertive, responsive, they like to build relationships, they're enthusiastic and optimistic, they have a very short attention span, they're flexible and spontaneous, but they're fast to make decisions, and they're very impulsive. So with a social, like if we ask them, hey, what's the situation where you're selling? When you ask that, they're going to go into their life story or what's going on and everything. So once you label someone social, you're on the phone with them, I would actually not bring up the offers. Like I'll be getting comps in the rent while I'm on the phone with them, so I have all the numbers ready. But I wouldn't, even if I go on the appointment, I wouldn't bring up the price or the property at all until they do, until they're ready for the offer, right? So a lot of times you could be on the phone for hours with the social and not make any offer, and then you build so much rapport with the social, they like you, they trust you, and then a lot of times they're going to give you a discount on the property because they like and trust you because you're like a friend now, right? Because now instead of selling to a stranger, they're selling to a friend that they're giving a discount to, right? Because anyone that's your friend, you're going to give them a discount, or if it's a friend of yours, you're trying to help them out by giving them discounts, right? So that's the strategy when dealing with a social and a driver. Next, I'm going to talk about the social conscious.